Have you ever experienced this feeling? You want to achieve something great in life. You dream about success. You picture a better future for yourself and your family. But when the moment comes to take action, you delay. You tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. If you have ever felt ambitious but lazy at the same time, then this story is meant for you. It might completely change the way you think about your life. Friends, listen carefully, because by the end of this story, we will also learn a few new English words and understand how to use them in sentences. This way, we can improve our English while enjoying a meaningful story. So stay with us until the end. Ham music. Long ago in a small and quiet village, there lived a farmer named Moan. Moan was strong, healthy, and full of big dreams. He often spoke proudly to his friends and neighbors. One day, he would say, I will become the richest farmer in this village. My fields will shine with golden crops. People will come to me for advice, and everyone will respect me. The villagers admired his confidence and ambition. They believed he had the potential to become successful. But there was one serious problem in Moan's life. He was lazy. Every morning, when the sun rose and other farmers walked to their fields with tools on their shoulders, Moan stayed in bed. When the men of the village worked hard under the burning sun, Moan sat comfortably in the shade, talking about his future success. When the women carried heavy pots of water from the well, Moan said, I'll help later. Later never came. Moan loved to dream about success, but he avoided the effort that success requires. He made plans, imagined rewards, and spoke confidently, yet he never took real action. One evening, Moan's uncle came to visit him. The uncle was old, experienced, and wise. He had spent his entire life working on the land and understood the value of hard work. The uncle looked at Moan's field. The soil was rich and fertile, but nothing was growing there. It was empty and dry. My son, the uncle said gently, why is your land empty? You always talk about golden crops, but all I see is bare soil. Moan laughed confidently. Uncle, don't worry, he said. I will start working tomorrow. Just wait and see. My field will be the best in the village. The old man sighed. He had heard this word, tomorrow, many times before, so he decided to teach Moan an important lesson. The uncle reached into his pocket and took out 2 small bags. Inside each bag were seeds. These are special seeds, the uncle said. They are not ordinary. He handed them to Moan and continued, the first seed is the seed of ambition. If you plant it and water it every day, it will grow into a strong tree. That tree will give you fruit, shade, and wealth. Then he pointed to the second bag. This seed is the seed of laziness. If you plant it, it will grow quickly on its own, but it will spread weeds across your entire field and destroy everything else. The uncle looked straight into Moan's eyes. Both seeds are now in your hands. The future of your land and your life depends on which seed you care for. Moan stared at the 2 seeds. He thought to himself, of course, I will choose ambition. I want success. But when the next morning arrived, Moan felt tired. I'll plant them tomorrow, he said. Days passed. Finally, feeling bored and careless, Moan planted both seeds. Let's see what happens. He told himself, I can take care of them later. Weeks went by. Moan completely forgot about the seeds. He spent his days sleeping, gossiping with friends, and dreaming about the future he wanted without doing anything to achieve it. One day, he decided to visit his field. What he saw shocked him. The laziness seed had grown rapidly. Thick weeds had covered the entire land. They spread everywhere, stealing space, water, and nutrients. The ambition seed, on the other hand, was weak and small. It was almost dying because it had received no water, no care, and no attention. Moan's dreams were turning into a nightmare. Soon after, his uncle returned and saw the field. My son, the uncle said, look at your land. This is a reflection of your life. Ambition is like a small seed. It needs daily effort, discipline, and action to survive. Without care, it dies. But laziness, he continued, grows naturally. It spreads fast and destroys everything around it. You wanted greatness, the uncle said softly, but your laziness almost stole your future. Moan fell to his knees. He touched the weak ambition plant, and tears filled his eyes. For the first time, he truly understood the truth. Dreams alone are not enough. Only action keeps dreams alive. That night, Moan could not sleep. He thought about the time he had wasted, the promises he never kept, and the opportunities he had lost. He whispered to himself, if I don't change now, laziness will control my life forever. The next morning, before sunrise, Moan woke up. He went straight to his field. With his own hands, he began pulling out the weeds. The work was painful. His back ached. His hands were injured, but he did not stop. Every day he watered the ambition seed. Every day, he worked with discipline and focus. Slowly, the plant grew stronger. Over time, it became a great tree, a tree that provided fruit, shade, and wealth. Moan changed as well. He was no longer lazy. He became known throughout the village as the farmer who defeated laziness through hard work and discipline. Dear listener, this story is not only about farming. It is a lesson about life. Each one of us carries two seeds inside. One seed is ambition. The other seed is laziness. Ambition grows only when you feed it daily with effort, discipline, and action. Laziness grows without effort, but it slowly destroys your dreams. So if you feel ambitious but lazy, remember Moan's story. Do not wait for tomorrow, start today. Water your ambition. Remove the weeds of laziness. Because the longer you wait, the closer your dreams come to dying. If you enjoyed this story and learned something valuable, don't forget to subscribe to Tales by Iman, and share this story with someone who has big dreams but struggles with laziness. Together, we can grow our ambition and build the life we dream of.